Good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all, and to all a Merry Christmas. It is me, Monty Man. I managed to mess the start up as normal and have us on screen before we're supposed to be on screen. One day I will get that right. I don't know when that day will be, but one day I will get it right. Good evening, Maz. How are you doing on this fine Christmas evening?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Jolly good.
It's Christmas Eve.
It is.
It's Christmas Eve. I'm very excited.
I'm going to try not to cough during this live stream. I'm pretty much just fully over my cold, but it's still just a bit of a lingering cough in the throat there. But I'll try not to. I love the hat, by the way. You're looking very festive this evening.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I will be wearing this for the next few days.
Fantastic.
And I had a day off work today. Woo! Very excited.
Well, that gets you in the Christmas spirit, doesn't it? Having a day off work and getting into the flow of things. I'm getting into the flow of things.
So, yep, I'm definitely getting into the flow of that too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I'm coming off the back of a 70-hour work week, so
70-hour?
Yeah.
What?
That's
not a work week, that's a work fortnight.
I know, it was crazy. I did like 20 hours on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, trying to get this piece of work over the line. And it turns out I'm not going to, yesterday was supposed to be my last day for the year, but I'm going to have to do a day of work next week as well. But at least I get 5 days off now, so that's good. I've worked so hard the last 2 months. I need this 5-day break.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have you on board tonight. And sorry, everybody, for missing the live stream last week. I really was too ill to be doing it. So we'll be catching up with our TNG episodes maybe next week. I'm not sure if G's free next week. If not, it'll probably be Maz and myself. Catching up with our TNG episodes, The Naked Now, next week. So sorry, anyone who was looking forward to that. But we're here with another diet podcast this evening. Now, I have to admit, it's Christmas. We don't want to be talking about diets too much. So I've lined up a few things that I found interesting on YouTube recently that we're going to have a look at later on to entertain us this evening. It's going to be a bit of an entertainment evening. But just to keep it on the theme of dieting, just to begin with, we thought we'd go through some top tips of dealing with dieting and healthy eating through the Christmas period. Hey, Maz?
And have you got any stats as well? Have you weighed this week?
Hell no. Hell to the no.
Well, I weighed today, knowing that we were coming on. And I literally hadn't for 2 weeks. So there was a bit of trepidation. I thought, what if I've undone most of the good work I've done?
Yeah.
Because, the last couple of weeks, to be fair, A, I've been working so much, and B, I've been getting into Christmas mode. I've had things like my work have sent me these amazing hampers. I've been having all these nice cheeses. My other half's been cooking these batches of cookies for people. It's literally been cakes, and we've had takeaways. We've been to a restaurant. It's just been no holds barred. It hasn't even been me normally off a diet. This has been like, crazy town. So I was super worried and obviously I gained 4 pounds in 2 weeks, which was not as tragic as I thought it was going to be. So
not too bad.
That added on to the other £0.5 pound that I gained last time. Means I've gained 4.5 pounds in December. So I'm now down to 21.4 pounds lost overall. I've still lost like 3.7 points on BMI, and I've still lost about 3% of my body fat. So, I have undone a couple of pounds of the work, but still lost 1.5 stone overall. So it's not too bad.
Well,
that's what I'm telling myself.
the next diet podcast is the first week of January. So it'll be our New Year's resolutions and back on the wagon big time. So I'll give you a full damage report then.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, even if I did put everything on that I'd lost, at least I'm not fatter than when I started, because I would have just put it on top of what I already had. So, there's still good news stories to be had. Even the worst.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
I mean, if you want to look at it from a good news perspective, I know most of my 4.5 pounds was the last 2 weeks. So this is definitely a spin story. But if you look at it as 4.5 pounds over 4 weeks, which is what it is, there isn't a single 4 weeks in the last few months where I've lost less than 4.5 pounds. So, the 4.5 pound I've gained is at a slower rate than the weight I've been losing anyway. So theoretically, I would lose, it would be, I'd lose that in faster than a month. So that's good. Yeah, and I will be back at it. In January, I've decided I'm going, back on the Fast 800 in the stricter capacity every day. I'll do it for about 5 or 6 weeks. I'll have one cheat day. I'll do it for about another 5 or 6 weeks, and then I'll have a cheat day for my birthday. So that's kind of my plan at the moment, to take me up to sort of the first 10 weeks of next year.
I'm going to do a similar thing, and I'm also going to try to do like part-time vegetarianism.
Oh yeah, it would make it a bit easier. I suppose it depends on whether your son joins in as well, but it would make it a bit easier for you guys rather than having to, sort of do different meals.
For sure, it'll make things easier, and I just think, with all the things that you can get now that are vegetarian, and they're getting better and better with including tasty proteins and things to appeal to people like me, that now's the time to start getting on board with it. So maybe start looking at that sort of thing and try giving that a go. So yes, so that's all for the new year. We'll look forward to that. Just go to the chat.
Milo saying, did you say part-time veggie? And also, hello to Stu Plum.
Yeah, well, Smiler knows we've been watching some things like Mark Rober and some science things recently, and there are better options out there now, and it makes a lot of sense. And even not to go vegetarian and to say, well, I'm not having barbecue sausages and burgers and steak anymore. I'm not, I'm not willing to become a full-time vegetarian. But
no, but you only have to have meat like 2 or 3 times a week or something,
Yeah, or if it's just to cut down. I think if everybody cut down on the red meat and the beef, it would do themselves and the world a lot good, I think. So it's a worthwhile thing to try to do.
Defo.
So to the chat, good evening, D-Bot. I love the name. That's great. Evening, Maz. Oh, that's you. Evening, Stu Plum and Lindy Hop. I know they're in the front room at home watching. Hi, guys. Hi to my wrench Smiler. Good to have you here. She's literally just got in the door from being down the supermarket to get the last things for Christmas. Good evening, everyone.
Like leaving it to the last minute.
Yeah. Well, that's our way. Yes, good evening, everyone, and welcome on board. Now we've got all sorts of things to watch this evening. We've got a little bit of magic. We've got a try not to laugh challenge. We've got a couple of other combination of random things that will hopefully entertain you this evening over the next sort of hour. But first, we are going to talk about some healthy eating tips and tricks for the festive period.
Yeah, because everybody wants to indulge over Christmas, and that's absolutely fine. But even though I do, I try to make some good choices, and the last few weeks might not have seemed like it, but there have still been days where I've got up and I've had my porridge as normal, and I've had a little bit of black dal. So I've still had, sort of every couple of days where I've still sort of stuck to the 800 calories in between naughtier days. And when I sort of go at Christmas, usually it's kind of 4 or 5 days, everybody all together, and and I try to moderate just a little bit, if nothing else, because I'm an acid reflux sufferer. So if I was to completely indulge every day, by the second or third day, I'd be in quite a bit of pain. So I need to moderate a little bit anyway. But here's just some tips and tricks that I employ as a way of sort of just trying to minimize some of the damage, I guess, but while still having fun.
Yeah.
Have you got them?
Oh, I thought you had them.
I sent them to you. Can I share my screen? I don't know.
You can. There's a share screen button.
Oh, is there? Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Never done that before.
You've got the power.
Where is it? Share screen. Yeah, it means we'll disappear though. Like you normally do it where we're like little icons or something.
No, it'll be all right. Oh, trust me, it's
like
fine.
A full-on screen share.
Yeah. It'll come up. It'll come up in the backstage as a shared screen.
Can you see it?
No, but if you see it down the bottom, you should be able to.
Oh, I hit the share screen button. Application window.
Yeah.
Share. Now is it sharing?
Yeah. And then I can do that. Look at that. How's that?
Ah, that's cool.
There you go.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, my first sort of tip is keep breakfast simple because normally, you're kind of eating nice treats. You've got chocolates and nuts and all sorts of other things going on. You've got probably buffet meals. You've got alcohol going on. You've got Christmas dinners. So, why not keep breakfast simple? Sort of start the day in a healthy way because you know that you're going to be indulging for the rest of the day. So that's my kind of tip number one.
Mm-hmm. Lindy Hop just said we're in Pike Road.
Pike Road? That's because she's watching the videos that I made of I got converted from your.
You're not supposed to be watching those videos now, Lindy Hop. You're supposed to be watching the live stream.
Anyway, number 2 is a chocolate shared is a calorie halved. And what that means is, a lot of us get these lovely treats for Christmas rather than going, I've got 3 boxes of chocolates and then sort of, squirreling them away or whatever. What I think or what I like to do, and you're absolutely welcome to squirrel them away, but what I like to do is to open them around, sort of Christmas and New Year. When you have people around or when you're seeing family, obviously it's a bit more difficult this year, but actually to share those things at the festive time so that then when you get into the new year, you haven't got all these, really tempting things around when you're trying to sort of get back on the wagon. So, share and share alike. Be generous with your bounty and, and that'll be less calories for you.
Good plan. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, exactly. So the next one is drink and be merry. But if you want to take a slightly more calorie counting approach to it, stick to wine and spirits with diet mixes. And that's exactly what I tend to do. I mean, years past, I used to drink, quite a lot of ciders or make a lot of sweet cocktails and things like that. But these days, I'm happy with red wine or gin and diet tonic. Lots of different types of gin and different types of tonics and even sort of diet ginger ales and things like that. So you can still get a load of different flavors and things, but it's a pretty good formula for just keeping those calories down a little bit. So yeah, there's like buffets have normally a plethora of stuff, and the sorts of things that they say to eat on the Fast 800 are things like nuts, crudités, pickles, meats, olives, also kind of cheeses to a certain extent. I know they're calorific, but that sort of high dairy fats are good for the Fast 800. And so and like little meaty snacks, nibbles, those sorts of things. Try and avoid more the breads and pastries, sort of sandwiches, sausage rolls, that sort of thing, is what's going to sort of do a bit more damage, cost you more time to sort of get rid of in the new year.
And who doesn't like a crudite?
Crudite. I love crudites or crudités. Yeah, with some really, really nice dips with especially hummus. I mean, I love hummus. We did that on that live cooking show that time. And Yeah, I just think what better? Also antipasti, little cured meats and things like that. And I put pickles there. That's actually the American term, but I was meaning like they're actually just under the word olives there. Like little gherkins and things like that.
Yeah.
Little thing. Yeah, just love all that, and things like artichoke hearts, and you get those sun-dried tomatoes. All that sort of antipasti stuff is really good as well, and a lot of it's got olive oil in it, which is also really good on the Fast 800. So yeah, all those sorts of things are really good.
Hang on, winding
Go
back
for
to the
those.
last slide. Do you mean red wine as well? Does that count?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course it does.
fantastic!
Yeah,
I'm being healthy. I knew it. I knew it. Well, I know it was.
you are being healthy right now, but I know you have a bit of a liking for the beer, don't you? So that
What?
one's on the naughty list,
Me?
but as Tesco keep telling us, after this year, nobody's naughty, everybody's nice. We're all going to get presents, so you can have a beer if you want to.
Boo!
Anywho, next. Load up on veggies and meat for Christmas dinner. So, I mean, I think everybody gets that feeling after they've had their Christmas dinner where they basically can't move and they feel like they might be, stretching things out on their insides. And to be fair, there's so much on offer for a Christmas dinner. And I know people love roast potatoes, but I just, if I have one roast potato, that would probably be it. For me, there's so much veggies, and even all like the little sort of sauces, mint sauce or applesauce or gravy, all those kinds of nice things, and a couple of different meats, and about 3 or 4 different types of veg. It's so much. So yeah, try and avoid the more carby options, and load up on those veggies and meats.
Oh, that's a shame because my favourite part is the pate on toast for starters. That's my favourite. That's my absolute favourite part of the meal. That makes a Christmas meal to me.
Are you saying that just to wind Lindy half up?
I'm sure she's busy watching Pike Road, so it's.
Yes, she's decided to do something different this year and make
What?
arancini. Having arancini stuffed with mozzarella, which, to be fair, sound absolutely blinking delicious. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll love them. You will love them.
I
I'll say
will.
that on her behalf.
Yes. What a good daughter you are.
I know. So try and get out for a festive walk. It was something that I think we've done a couple times in the past, like gone out for a little walk on Boxing Day. It's quite a nice thing to do. It sort of blows out the cobwebs, and it's just an opportunity to kind of get a bit active after all the calories that have been consumed. So yeah, a little bit of smattering of activity in with all the festivity.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll do something like that this year.
Yeah, well, we did talk earlier in the year when we did that walk to Fogintor Quarry about the possibility of doing that on Boxing Day or something.
Yeah, I think we should.
But
That's a
it
nice
depends
walk, that is.
on weather, and I don't know with the restrictions now. Are we allowed to go for a walk?
6 people outside. Yeah, I think that's all right.
Yeah, I think we're okay for that in tier 2. And then the final one is portion and freeze your leftovers for calorie counting in the new year. So, obviously there's a cheese one there, which is a key one for me. Often you have, what did she say? That's your second morning. Be very scared.
I may have teased Mum about it earlier this afternoon. So yeah, I'm running close to the wire now.
Well, I'll be sure to mention my disappointment, on Christmas Day. No,
I
I'm
said
joking.
that. I said this is not the last you're going to hear.
No. I mean, I knew about it months ago, and they look delicious, to be honest. So I'm absolutely fine with arancini.
I'm sure it's going to be absolutely lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, portion and freeze leftovers. So, specifically here, if you've got sort of leftovers from your cheese board, you can make those into little 25 gram portions, and you can then use them in the new year in a really sort of well calorie counted way. So yeah, just be kind of mindful of that and try and sort of plan ahead for what you're going to be doing, you know, trying to get back on the wagon in January. And that's basically it. Just a few hints and tips to be mindful of. While still having a great time and stuff in your face.
Fantastic. Yes. Smiler's just being her wrenchy self and just making sure everybody is abiding by the rules and giving us clarity of our warnings. Yeah, well, thanks for that. I think that's all good advice. And yeah, I think a walk on Boxing Day, all wrapped up warm, would be a very nice thing indeed.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, it's stormy and yeah, absolutely trashing it down, then maybe.
Don't mind the cold, but I don't like the rain for walking.
No. Right, so who wants to see some magic? It's the end of the year. Let's have some entertainment. So I've got a slight variety of things. I've got 4 things to show this evening. They're all not very long. So this first guy, he's a magician that I found recently, and he does like table magic. He's South Korean, and he's now based out of Las Vegas, and he's been on like the Penn and Teller Trick Us program and a couple of other things like that. And I think for what he does, he's quite good at what he does. So yeah. So this is the first thing we're going to watch, and he's called Jackie Yu.
Hi, I'm magician Jackie Yu. I live in Las Vegas. Oh hi. Today I just organized all my videos that I did magic on the glass table. It's total 15 videos using the glass table. I can't believe it. Goodbye. In this video, you'll see some cool visual magic. Hope you guys like it. Let's start. Watch, I use 4 cards in my hand. 4 cards. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. But snap 1, 2, 3. Snap 1, 2. 1 card left. Boom. Oh. But actually, it didn't disappear. It's right here. It got smaller. Let me show you. Watch here. If I wave my hands like this, see? 4 cards. And this is a glass table. Oh! Watch. See, this is glass table, glass, and I have 4 coins in my hand. 4 coins. And watch. This is a very interesting trick. 4 coins, but see, 2 gone. Oh my gosh, and 2 coins left. See? It's gone.
It's very quick at what he does, isn't he?
Watch, I have 4 cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and this is glass table. Watch here, if I spread the card like this, you see, 1 card pass through the table. Oh my. Now I have 3 cards. See, 1, 2, 3 cards and glass table. Watch here. Spread the card. Pass through the table. Now I have 2 cards here. 1, 2 cards and glass table. See? Oh my gosh! And
so any of this tricking you yet, Maria?
Always difficult. Always difficult. Watch here.
Yeah. See? I mean, I can't hear what he's saying. I can obviously see what he's doing, but
you not hear him?
See? Oh my gosh!
No, I never can. Like, you always have to reassure me that other people can hear stuff, but I can't.
You should be able to hear it, yeah.
At the time, I had 10 cards in my hand.
Yeah,
cards.
I checked on
and
my
I made them
YouTube feed.
disappear
And
one by one like this.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, after watching this, he was quite shocked, and then he asked me, oh, that's cool, but can you show me your left hand? And I say, yes, why not? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. How many poker chips I have? 1, 2, 3, red color, right? But if I blow on it, see, it changes to blue. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you once again because it's too fast. Watch here. 1, 2. See, it changes to red color. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 1, 2, 3. How many poker chips I have? Good, everybody. 1, 2, 3 poker chips. 3. See, 3 poker chips and glass table. Watch. If I wave my hand like this, see, 1 poker chip passes through the table. Oh my gosh. See, here's 1 and 2. See, 2 poker chips and glass table. Watch here, if I wave my hand, see, second one passes through the table. And this is third one, glass table. Watch, one,
I saw it
two,
then. I saw
Yeah.
that chip.
See, third one passes
Did a
through
little
the
drop.
table. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, see? 1, 2, 3. But interesting is that if I put this here, it changes to blue. See? Blue, 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 blue. Okay, watch here. 1, 2, see, 3. See, all poker chip pass through the table. Oh my gosh. And now this is climax. Watch. See, 2. And now, go. Ah? Oh. See, I have 4 cards in my hand. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snap. 1, 2, 3. Snap. 1, 2. 1 card left. Gone. Oh my. Watch. This is called portable black hole, and here this is glass table. So you can clearly see here's nothing, right? Only my legs. And here I have some cards. Interesting is that if I put the card like this, see, the cards are magically disappear. See? But actually it didn't disappear. It's right here inside. Let me show you. If I remove this, the cards come out. Oh my. Watch. This is glass cup, and inside this cup there's yellow ball and 2. Mine, 2. And I grab the balls one by one like this, and I make them to pass through this table. I know it's quite difficult because it's a glass table, but there's easy method. Watch here. First, you need to make them smaller, like particles. See? It's crazy. Yep, that's it. See? Mine. Watch. This is portable black
If I
hole,
keep
and
saying
here
to you
this is
later
glass
in the
table,
stream,
and you can
"Oh,
clearly
hi!"
see here's nothing.
It's
right?
because that's his
Okay,
catchphrase.
here's an
It's like,
egg, and
"Oh,
these are
my!"
poker chips.
I can
have
hear that
one,
he keeps saying
2,
something
3
high
poker
pitched,
chips.
but I
1,
can't
2,
really make
3.
out what it is.
Now I put these poker chips into this black hole. Watch here. 1, 2, 3. See? The poker chip go inside the black hole and it changes to sand. See?
Is that better?
Oh my! It's crazy. Yeah. See? See? That's it. It changes to sand. Okay, let me show you something more difficult. Here's an egg. I place the egg here, and this is a empty cup. Watch here. 1, 2, 3. See? Oh my! It passed through the table. Oh my! The secret is this is not real egg. Oh my! Watch! I have 4 aces in my hand, and it's all blue back. And if I put the cards one by one like this, see, the card magically changes to red color, and also it changes to king. Oh my! See, 4 kings. And if I put the cards like this, it's gone. And where's the king? I'm here. Watch! I changed this to $1 bill. See, watch here. Here's 1 and 2. Oh my! Is this $1 bill? Watch! I have 4 cards in my hand. If I put the cards one by one like this, see, it changes to mini card. But it's not a mini card. Watch here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gone. You wanna know the secret? The secret is I have a hole in my hand. Hole. Let me show you. See, here's a hole. So I can put the cards here inside. And yesterday, I put the coin here. Watch. Oh my! Math test. 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1. And the total is 10. Oh my!
It's pretty good.
I'm
though,
10 and a
it's
ball.
pretty quick.
I put the ball here and I shake it. Now, just guess where the ball is. In
It's
my
nearly
pocket
finished.
or under the can? Pocket. That means it's not here, right? But it's here. Actually, it's a mysterious ball. If I put the ball in my pocket, always moved here. Oh my! If I put the ball in my left pocket, some mysterious things happen. See? Potato comes out. Oh my! Here's the lid. I put this lid back right here. And now, here's a seal on it. Oh my. Open the lid and open the seal. See? Potato comes out. That's all. If you like it, hit the thumbs up and
yeah.
leave a comment down below. Luckily, after I started posting my
So that
videos on
was,
Instagram,
Jackie Yu.
many magicians helped me to share my content.
Cool.
What do you think, Maria? Do you know the magic?
Yeah, good sleight of hand.
Yeah, he is quite quick on the sleight of hand. I love it how he does like the dealing of the cards into the back of the hand thing, and he can make them like swap between normal cards and little cards or other cards, and then just makes them disappear if people question it. It's that I like that. I thought it was quite good fun. This other one, I'm not going to play the whole video, but this is a guy I found recently, and it's just for people's awareness, really. Any guys watching this should check this guy out. He's called Jim Browning, and what he does is he goes after like scammers, like internet scam artists, and reverses the tables on them a little bit. He's a tech savvy, tech guru, and uses their own mechanisms against them to through his videos show how their scams work, detail like from their end and the mark's end, how it all works out, so you can be aware of it. But then also with some of his videos, turns those things and hacks into the scammers to reverse the tables on the scammers themselves. Generally, they're based out of Delhi or Jakarta in India, these India call centers. And they're quite good. So I just thought I'd just play a little bit of one of his videos just to give you a flavour of what
These fake virus messages are all too common on the internet. But sometimes it's possible to find out the full details of exactly who's behind the phone number on screen, and to give those scammers a real scare.
This is a computer support company, sir. And let me tell you, sir, in order to run the diagnostic, I will have to connect to your computer remotely.
So I followed this person's instructions, and I was told to download Supremo Control. Once he had control of my desktop, he downloaded some further remote access software called Screen Connect. This allows him to blacken my screen when necessary. He also downloaded another bit of software to prevent me from seeing Screen Connect in my list of installed programs. A new tactic I hadn't seen before, and I'm sure will be duplicated by other scammers. And once he'd hidden his remote access software from the installation list, he sent me a contract by email. Scammers use DocuSign and other similar contract agencies so that they can hold on to their money in the event of a dispute. I've alerted DocuSign to this particular company. Finally, he revealed all of this company's details.
Good evening, Karen.
So if you open this up,
join us.
You will have this TechNet IT Solutions LLC. That's the name of a company. And here's a toll-free number. This is my name. We will be available from Monday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. with the Eastern Standard Time. Okay?
I had the same sort of smile when Karen joined in. I thought she might be watching it from the beginning.
And give it a website
Comments might
to make
be
it
out of
look
sync, but we'll
legitimate.
see.
Their website was more professional than most,
We'll see.
and they even had
You
some
can press the
reviews
live
on the
button.
Better Business Bureau.
Anyway, yeah.
But upon closer inspection, very many of these reviews seem to have lots of spelling and
So
grammar
if we
mistakes,
just go forward in this
indicating
video,
that they were probably their own
to around
reviews.
here,
I've been in touch.
So you have to tell me like what exactly you're gonna do. You're gonna fix it by yourself. What exactly you're gonna do?
Are you a technician?
So this is like when he starts to
Maybe the
confront
reason it came
them.
up.
Well, how come?
You better tell me like you want to fix it or not. Just yes or no. That's enough for me.
Well, I actually use this computer to find out if people are scamming, and you're definitely running a scam here.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, and you seem to be connected from Gurugram.
He's trying to activate his
Sadly
camera.
for him, I don't have a webcam.
Yeah. So am I right or wrong about
Yeah,
that?
okay, sir. That's fine.
Yeah, and you seem to be working in, it's definitely Gurugram. And you've given me a fake name. You're not Barry Christian, are you? Who do you work for, Barry?
Thank you, then, sir.
Who do you work for? Oh, actually, I kind of know this already.
So then he contacts the next
You
guy.
work for... Yeah, you did, and I want you to return all of your victims' money.
Yes, just go ahead and take your time now, and just go ahead and report us, okay?
Yeah,
Nothing you can do about it.
to the Gurugram police, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead and take your time and report us, okay?
Oh, I've already done so, and they'll be knocking at your door pretty soon.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. Thank you so
You'd
much.
better
Have a
get
good day.
you better
I
get
have no
Tintin's
business
call
with you,
because it's
okay?
very important that you speak to Tintin.
Behind the scenes in their Skype calls,
I'm
they're
not
now
speak with
messaging each
Tintin.
other, going, "We need
Well-
to talk
With Tintin.
urgently because someone's onto us."
Well,
he's
it's the guy
he's watching it
who
happen
also
in real time.
gives himself a couple of different names, but
It's just brilliant.
Tintin's messaging you about an inbound call, and it's quite urgent. I think you better speak to Tintin.
Uh-huh.
You better speak to him.
Okay, 10.
Yeah.
All right, all
Speak
right.
to him. It's urgent.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He calls himself Barry sometimes
Well,
as well.
that's
He's got a bit of a strange personality. Oh, he calls himself Barry too. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I know you called yourself Jaden, but that's not your real name, is it?
I knew exactly who he was because of one of the files on his computer. It was a receipt for travel, and it included his name, his mobile, where he was working, and what the final destination was, his homeland in Nagaland.
Got him.
His
Hook,
distinctive
line, and
name
sinker, and
also let me
copy of
see what he
Anchor
looked like,
Times.
courtesy of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me your real name?
I want to sleep very well, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you my name.
Well, why wouldn't you do that if you're genuine? If you're not trying to scam people?
Oh, God.
Well, if you're not scamming people, why wouldn't you give me your real name?
Because I'm not here to give you my information. You said
Right.
you already have my information, right?
Okay, Son Lamo, I don't need to know.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's a very unusual name, isn't it? You're from Nagaland, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sort of right, yeah.
Nagaland, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nagaland.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Woka and Nagaland.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
Have a good day, sir.
And with that, he promptly hung up, I would imagine, in a bit of a panic. There then ensued a Skype conversation with his colleague Tintin or Barry. I had difficulty translating some of what they were saying because they speak Bangla,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
you
don't have
probably can't hear
anyone
this
who's
in
able
real,
to
can you?
translate this for me.
Nope.
So I've
Oh,
only
sorry,
kept
darling.
in the English.
Yesterday, the customer inbound there, at least name. So he knows your real name, Shalamon. Tintin, to no problem. That's
Basically,
not my
he's
name now.
challenged him, saying
Sure.
he knows where he lives.
That is
and,
what I'm calling up to tell to you because I
he's
got
called- he's
just
called the
got one
authorities.
call. You see, I share
and
one
they've all
thing
gone
called prank. He's
panicking
trying to track
behind the scenes.
tech support. You see, is
He's
that the
now
same
listening
number
to
or
their
what?
Skype calls
Oh,
as they've
even
gone
this one
calling
is
each
a
other,
void
going,
number,
"Someone's
which means
onto us,"
voice over internet protocol,
I'm surprised they
VoIP.
even spoke to him because
Maybe.
it's obvious who scam
Jay
artists
then
are, and they
asks
normally
if
just
they
hang
should
up
involve
immediately.
their
They won't
boss,
engage
Archit.
with you if they don't think
No,
you're a fillable mark.
Archie just
Yeah.
maybe busy with a vendor.
So
Okay,
anyway, that's this guy.
how do I
so
add now?
I recommend checking his videos out if you want to see some different scams. So that's the one that comes up where you go to a website and it locks your screen and says a fake Windows Microsoft error message and says you have to call technical support because your computer's not going to work unless you do. And then they end up selling you some fake antivirus software and putting you in a fake contract. There's another one that he also highlights in a number of his videos where people try to phone up pretending to be someone like Amazon and they say, someone's bought a £2,000 television on your account and we need to refund you the money for it. And so they send you to a fake refund screen where they make you type in the amount that you're being refunded, but they end up putting an extra naught on the end. So then what they do is they make you go into your bank account to check that the funds gone into your account. And as you're doing it, they just manipulate the HTML on the page that you're looking at to make it look like £20,000 gone into your account rather than 2,000. So they say, well, look, you've typed in too much and now you've put £20,000 in your account. We need £18,000 back because you're only supposed to refund you 2,000, and then make you transfer £18,000 out of your account to them to pay them back what you, even though none of it's true, and he highlights a lot of scams like that. They're really quite good. So if you're interested in scams and how to avoid them and watch some scammers get their comeuppance, then this is a good channel to watch. These
it's something that's quite close to my heart. So I mean, obviously, a few people that watch this might not know that I'm a data protection specialist, so I kind of work in this space. And even though we're really careful, and even though my other half is aware of this stuff, he did get caught with one a little while back, which was a text message from EE saying something about your payment didn't go through. And he clicked on the link and started putting his card and I was like, what are you doing? So then he immediately cancelled his details and everything. But it can happen to the best of us. And even though I'm a specialist in this area, I clicked on something malicious the other day. Could have kicked myself. But the annoying thing was that we had a Christmas Zoom party on the 9th of December. And I had an email that said, this is about your Zoom meeting on the 9th. So how they got that information, Zoom had been breached or something, I don't know. But because they had that specific information and I hadn't used Zoom in months, it just tricked me. I thought it was real. So, but fortunately, my kind of antivirus immediately kicked in saying this is a phishing site that you've been redirected to. For most people, I'd say there's normally a couple of key things. Is if an email has some kind of tone of urgency, or a phone call for that matter, anything that indicates it's urgent, that's an initial warning sign. Anything that says click on this link, instead of saying please go to our, like if it's from HMRC or something, HMRC would say please log into our HMRC portal as normal.
Yeah.
If it's a scammer one, it will say click on this link.
This link, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with your banks. The banks will say log into your secure portal as normal. It would never say click on this link. So that's another one. The urgency, click on a link. Any kind of grammatical and spelling errors is another one. And also the URL. So where it says it's from, Amazon accounts, if you right click on that, you can see it's a completely different address that it's come from. They've just sort of put an alias over it to make it look more official. So those are the sorts of things to look out for. And if you get phone calls from anybody, like unsolicited phone calls, my first advice is to register with TPS. And you can do that with both your home phone and your mobile phone. Once you're registered with TPS, anybody phoning you in an unsolicited way, it's illegal. And you can report every one of those numbers to the ICO. And once the ICO have a couple of dozen people reporting the same number, they will go after those unsolicited, telephone scammers. So I always encourage people to report it to the ICO. Get registered on TPS, then report it to the ICO.
These 4 videos are really cool. In this, he had some scammers contact him, and when he did the reverse using their own IP addresses, he bridged back and hacked back at them, he found that their call center had CCTV. So then he could then monitor their whole operation, and so made this 4-part video of learning about their operation and who they all were and how they ran their scams and where the money went. And through that process, he got in contact with Panorama, and Panorama ended up making a documentary about it.
Cool.
So there's this Panorama documentary about these 4 videos. It's really cool. And they shut the whole thing down. He shut it down, which is really cool. And they were brought to justice. So, yeah, really good YouTuber, really interesting. Yeah. So that was that. And now for something completely different. I found this odd YouTuber. This guy, I'll show Maria. Maria's seen this already, but
Karen's asking about the telephone preference service. I believe it's a UK one rather than a .com. But if you just put in telephone preference service, I don't know if it's a government-run thing or not. But yeah, I'd have to. I can get back on that one to you, Karen.
Let's have a look.
Find the proper URL for it and let you know.
tpsonline.org.uk.
That's probably the one.
I think it's probably it. Unless this is a scam site.
You never. What's the thing? What's the thing? Who knows?
Don't know.
Somebody could be masking as a
Yeah,
telephone.
I wouldn't necessarily go with that. The only thing that makes me think it is the correct one is because it has a green Google tick,
Right.
which means it's I don't know if people know this. This is new. This is a very recent thing to Google, only in the last like month or two.
I have it with my antivirus software. It does the same thing. It has like safe sites sort of tick and things.
So this might there may be AVG actually. It might be AVG that do this, but yeah, it has these things where it has verified. So that's a verified site. So that is the right one. This one here, tpsservice.co.uk, has a question mark next to it. So I wouldn't necessarily go with that, but is this one? It's tpsonline.org.uk, I think is the right one. Yes, it has a green tick. Yay. Okay, so that's the one. So yeah, I've shown this next one to Maria. I'm surprised you can't hear them. I don't know why you can't hear the audio. I'm sure you should be able to. But don't worry. This is this guy. He makes music, and he makes music videos out of movies. So he takes like clips of a movie or a television series and makes a bespoke song, an original work of his own making, but using clips from something. And he did one with The Next Generation and clips of Data and Picard. So I'm going to play this music video for you, and it's called Data and Picard. And yeah, I know I play this for Vicky, and she's like, I don't know what I'm watching. It's only 3 minutes long, so I hope you enjoy it because I absolutely love it. Here you go.
You know, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song.
Oh, the guy's called Pogo, by the way. I love the data makeup. It's great.
Lock. When I have plucked the rose, Earl Grey hot, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
drinks come to an end. Sad times.
Oh no. Quickly get another one.
Nah.
That's an interesting twist.
Anyway, there you go. So that's Pogo. And he's got loads of them. Lots of videos, music that he's made from various films like The Shining or Back to the Future or The Simpsons and things like that. He's a very talented guy. It's very clever what he does, and interesting. I think he's from New Zealand, actually. He's a New Zealand chap. Hence the Rolling Green Hills on his YouTube channel. So yes. Now, I don't know, Maria, if you want to like find this next video and play it on your own thing alongside so you can hear the sound.
Well, I can mute myself and listen to it on my phone.
All right, yeah. Because this is a try not to laugh challenge. So this is the last thing we're going to play this evening. It's a try not to laugh, like combination of video clips. And the trick is just not laugh, not react. Don't even smile. Yeah, Smiler says just to just bring up the chat again. Yeah, she says she doesn't get it, but she loves watching my face watch it because she knows it makes me happy. Pogo there with "It's better to have loved than lost." Yeah, it does. It does make me happy. I've seen that music video now like 50 times, but it just makes me. If I'm having a stressful day, I just put it on and it makes me smile. Yes.
It's a bit like me with the bad lip reading with the Seagulls track. That still makes me chuckle.
You do end up walking around for the day singing the Seagulls track, don't you? And I end up wandering around going, "It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at
Cheer
all."
up, my lads. Cheer up, my lads.
Right, yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me laugh. Right. So I don't know if I haven't got a shot of gin or anything I haven't got any sort of forfeit for laughing for the next video, but you're not allowed to even a mildest chuckle, Maria. You're better at this because you're quite stoic anyway, so you can just sit there and looking at the screen with your natural stoic face, but it's going to be difficult for me. Right, here we go. I've chosen an animals one as well because it makes me laugh even more for whatever reason when it's an animals one. Here we go. Right, everyone at home, you're not allowed to laugh or smile or giggle or let us know in chat whether you succeed or when you break. Let us know when you break. Karen says to Smiler, the gin thing she sent you on Messenger would be good. Yeah. Right, you ready? You ready? Right, here we go. Oh God, I've done it here last minute. Right, that was just a practice. That was.
What intonation?
Di Cannavaro, palla tagliata, messa fuori, c'è Pirlo ancora, Pirlo di tetto, tiro, ancora Pirlo di tetto, tiro,
Oh, I can't do that, can I?
I can mute you, it's alright, I'll mute you.
I did mute me, but then of course I can't comment.
Oh.
I was going to say that one where the dog cheered at the football thing. The first time I saw that, I laughed out loud so hard, and I made Chris watch it like 3 times. We just watched it over and over.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi. Hi.
Oh.
Hi, baby. Oh.
These broke already.
Eat, Coco. Eat.
Didn't laugh. Stop it. What was that?
Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang bang.
Kimse?
I'm really rubbish. Oh my god.
Holy.
Demi, you need to shoot the arrow. I really want it. He's gone! Look! He's gone!
I didn't laugh. It wasn't me. What is wrong with that dog? What is wrong with that dog? Those are weird dogs.
What are you doing?
Oh God!
It's like, shut up.
What?
He was chasing the shadows, stupid dog. Oh.
Henry, are you kidding? Henry, no!
Are fucking helping. You did it. You're helping. You're gonna pick this up one little kernel at a time. And you're gonna like it because I'm fucking fed up with your bullshit.
Oh.
I'm gonna be a horrible father one day because of you fucks.
Sorry about the swearing. Somebody wants attention. You can get out. That cat has problems. It's just not doing it right. Somebody should teach you how to be a cat. Bless you. Oh, this is me. As a dog. But I'm a lot louder. Poor dog. Oh, right. Well, there we go. There was funny home videos.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
The first one that probably made me laugh was the one where the dog went to eat from the bowl and then kind of like him and the bowl and everything kind of came clattering down.
Yeah.
That was the first one I found probably funny. Chris showed me one earlier where there was like a hallway with all these corks standing on end.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see like a dog and then a couple of cats, then a single cat all trying to kind of, it's like they know there's something in the way. So they're trying to sort of step in between these corks. And then when they knock over, they're like, ah! And then they're knocking more over. It's quite entertaining.
Well, Dee broke, I think, quite early on. Smiler, she corpsed at the panda clip with this little baby panda sneezing, shocking the mum. That was funny. I do like that clip. Karen said she cracked after about 30 seconds. You cracked at you cracked at the dog bowl thing. I didn't crack at all throughout the whole thing. I was just
like at the very beginning.
Shush.
I think you forgot the challenge.
Don't. Yeah. No, I had a couple of false positives, I think. Yeah. But anyway, thank you for joining us this evening. That was the Diet Podcast for 2020. We will be back in the first week of 2021.
Back with a vengeance.
Back with a vengeance. Back with the proper. Back with the New Year's resolutions and finding out what everybody's New Year's resolutions for 2021 is.
Yeah.
And hoping that 2021's a bit better than 2020. Really.
Yeah.
I think that's
Don't think it's going to start that way, but hopefully it'll get better as it goes on.
It's not looking like it, is it, at the moment, to be fair?
No, it's looking pretty dire.
It's pretty grim at the moment, as the news this afternoon was saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the more time I get to spend at home and not traveling away, and so I see all kinds of positives. And it's easier for me to do the diet. So I'm just going to try and maximize that as much as possible in the first quarter of next year. Take advantage of the situation.
For sure. And, me being at home permanently has given me time and scope to set up these YouTube channels and do this, which we didn't have before. And now we get to have another separate social life with all you wonderful people on this platform. So, I mean, that's a good
Definitely.
thing. So Merry Christmas all.
Yep. Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay safe. Try and enjoy some time with your families if you can. And if not, have fun at home. Make it special.
Yes. Okay. So that's it for the Diet Podcast 2020. It's probably hit for Monteban Live and Monteban channel. And we will see you next week for some TNG reviews. Merry Christmas and good night.
Bye.